Well, we really just did that shit, I would say. Part 2 coming at you today. Earlier today, we're just gonna set this little thing here for you. Set the picture for you. Earlier today, we wake up, we see nothing but rain on the forecast, and we decide, you know what, probably not gonna get a chance to golf. So we're like, hey, let's get a Double Bogey Podcast in, which we do. And about 30 minutes later, while we're finishing this thing, Shane decides to go, hey, why don't we go golfing? Well, here we are a couple hours later, about to talk about it. I'm gonna let TV take off with it because I just think that's right after the round that we just played. Oh yeah,
so never a fucking again, ever. Oh God, I'm so cold. I'm still cold. Like my toes have not recovered. Like I'm freezing. My fingers hurt, and I'm a bitch. So it is what it is, I guess. But
we just got back from the Lions Den in freaking little Massillon, Ohio, whatever, Canal Fulton, Ohio, wherever you want to call it. And it was about 40-something degree, 40 maybe, 42, low 40s for sure. Maybe even got into the 30s by the end of it. And on the way there, not bad, feeling good, a little windy, just whatever, hyped though, because we just got ourselves excited for golf. And then, dude,
see a little sprinkle.
The fucking first tee. Oh my God! What the fuck was that? That should have been the first. Bro,
I'm surprised we didn't get off the first tee.
We should have left. We should have left in the first tee.
I was like, these boys really want it, so it was free. So
it was definitely free. We walked on, bro.
Yeah, that's the only takeaway from today.
It was free.
It was free. Let's get that out of the way.
And it still wasn't worth it. Is the crazy thing. Like,
there's nothing better than free golf.
I would have rather stayed home and did nothing. Honestly.
I don't know. That shit was fun. Well, we decided to play just a best ball out of us three. See what we can do. Shoot the lowest we're gonna score. And, we kind of expected some big things. Maybe just a birdie, maybe two. Like we knew it was bad. But we get up there on the first tee box. But we're expecting this little par 4. We're expecting to, maybe get one out there. If not, at least we had our breakfast ball. Well, fucking Hurricane fucking Susie come from.
Oh my God.
And Jesus Lord, I swear we had rain, wind, sleet, snow, hail, every little thing possible.
It was definitely hail. Had to be hail.
Came right at it.
And the only time it even hit us was right at our face on the tee box. And I swear, as soon as we get off the tee box on some poop stuff, it literally stops. Literally stops.
It's a test.
And then we proceed to par the first 3 holes.
That might have been the only shot of mine we used the whole fucking
that
day.
drive, yeah. And then the amount of terrible shots that we had today,
so bad.
I don't even know if I can speak about it.
I'm going to gloss over everything.
I'd keep those out there. Just never.
That never happened.
I'm just gonna say, for the first couple holes,
it was fine.
I just want to say thank you to Shane.
Oh my God,
for the ironwork, the approaches. Without you, bro, we would have had a very rough day today.
I would have got back in the car.
I'm not even gonna speak about the first hole. I think I probably made a Donald Trump toupee about the size of fucking Florida. Literally went further than the ball. Hey, fairway golf though, baby.
Fairway golf. We love to see it.
But dude, Jesus Lord, I'm just trying to think of some takeaway at all from the golf day. I know TB told us in the middle of the thing after about the 5th hole, 6th hole. This man literally said, "I learned something today. I'm never playing again if it's under 50 degrees, 55 degrees." So
it has to be 55 degrees and sunny, not just 55 degrees. 55 degrees and sunny because there's no way.
It's raining.
Like I'm a bitch. Like I can't do that.
Well, we finished 2 over. We finished 2 over through 9 holes, which I guess doesn't sound terrible. When you got 3 people, it does. It's
kind of bad.
If you were out there,
yeah, it was.
You'll know.
Yeah, it was 2.
That it was kind of hard.
It was rough.
The wind was insane.
Wind was bananas.
We had a couple nice shots, couple drives,
yeah,
a couple approaches, decent. But the wind was terrible. But I think that might have been, if I can be honest here, I think the most embarrassing part of it all was our putting. We had 3 of us.
God.
We had 3 of us to make one.
That was so bad.
We didn't make one fucking putt.
I think I made literally I made the.
Oh my God!
And I dropped it.
Oh
my God!
Story of
TB,
the.
I'm just gonna set the mood. TB might have had
the funniest.
We could have made a whole podcast today about TB. That's all I got.
Honestly, for real.
From the reactions, from a couple of shots that we seen, from just all around, just the mood.
It was bad.
Just the way he was saying things.
TB's cat.
It was a bad day. I don't think I'll ever do that again.
Tell them about this putt. I
All
want to hear it. I want to hear it from your words.
Carolina's putt up. It's a safe par on a par 3. No big deal. We're just trying to save par. Good little what?
Saw what? 7 foot.
I would say 7 foot putt. Nothing big. I went up left. I'm like, all right, cool. This is fine. Let me just aim left, and I'm gonna leave it short side if I miss, and hopefully I make it. Whatever. I'm lining up for this putt. Good practice stroke. Good practice stroke. Good practice stroke. Line up to it again. Hit this putt. I fucking pull it. Like I know I pulled it. Like this is left as fuck. Like I'm mad. I'm going to throw my putter. Drop the putter. I drop it instantly, like within like a foot of it leaving my club. No, like I know it's bad. And then they say turn around. They say, oh shit, good putt. And I turn around, this fucking ball falls in the hole. I'm like, I'm so mad. Like
it's the putt that you want.
The putt that I wanted, the perfect putt. But it was so bad. Like I knew I pulled it. Like I pulled it. Like I was like, I'm a bitch. And
you need to start pulling your putts then. Because you pulled it right into the goddamn hole.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine if it fucking goes, if it breaks that way.
I've never seen a reaction so quick out of people. I swear, dude. Like, you got a professional athlete's, like, reaction time on your putter leaving the game before the ball even leaves the putter. I don't even understand it.
I am an
It's
athlete,
like, as soon as it touches him, he's a putter putting a putter. So it's like... It's crazy. Like the what? You look back and fling it up.
I was like,
I hear the putt go down. He's about to maybe scream. You never know.
I wanted to get in the car and leave on like the third.
Bitch goes right in. Made me laugh. It was honestly probably the thing that made my day the most. If I'm being honest.
I mean, if you could be me, just cold as fuck, didn't want to be there anymore, never hit a good shot all day. Like I just was like, you know what? I could leave now and never have this happen again and not be mad.
All right, so.
I fucking slipped like 7 times.
This is where you know what's funny though about that is the pod that we literally just did before we went golfing. We were talking about slipping, and you were over there like, "Oh, who slipped?" Like, low key, you kind of were. So,
I really did. But slip a couple, 1, 2 times.
But no, this kind of makes a fun thing that I didn't even think about. I think we were just talking, kind of brings it to the point, like you said. This might have been the worst condition you ever played in. It's definitely a top 3, I think, but. Shane, I can speak for us because we both were there. 2 years ago, we were playing at Tannenhof, and one of the first times we golfed, and it was raining literally the entire 18 holes.
Dude.
And that was pretty rough, but it was still cold. But yeah, it was the most rain I ever played.
That was like one of the first times we went.
Yeah, it was literally like it might have been the 3rd time we ever went out. Pure rain. We were just happy being out there. This year, the one that highlights for me was at the Pines out in Norville. January 3rd, 25. I remember on the Snapchat filter when we got out there, it was like 25 degrees. Now we even beat the guy that was working there. He let us play for free too, but it was all 25. And then the one time last year, it was right around February time, probably a year ago. Around this rate would be at Bunker Hill when it was super fucking freezing and the entire course was frozen and we could hear our putter off the ground. I think those are. But dude, that's what you get when you're an addicted amateur fucking golfer. You're gonna golf in the fucking snow. You're gonna golf in the wind, and you're still gonna go out there and fucking suck. And it's fun. It don't matter. I'd rather suck and shoot a fucking 2 over with us 3 than it being nice as fuck out when we shoot a 2 over.
See, there's this last thing on my paper. Like it's the last bulletin point I have on my entire paper. It takes up the whole bottom half of my sheet. You know what it says? You want to know what it says, Steve?
I already seen it, but I want to hear that.
Do you want to know it? I want to hear it. Never. Wait for it. It's got a couple dashes afterwards. Again. Never again will that ever happen.
Hey,
that was awful.
I love that we're here though talking about it.
I wish I wasn't.
We're gonna get more into certain shots that are gonna highlight the day.
I don't want to talk about it.
So to give it a little break real quick, just from that, I do know one thing to brighten up TV's day. Well, it might not brighten it up, but it'll make it at least have a little funner time. I want to do a little segment just of, thankfully, it doesn't mean he's good, doesn't mean anything, it doesn't mean shit. It's just the fact that he works at Golf Galaxy like we mentioned before, and I just get to hear funny stories from him that I think he could probably unleash on the podcast, and I think a nice little TV's corner from Golf Galaxy, and just hearing, you get to deal with all sorts of different kind of golfers, right? Like you get to come in with some guys that look like they're about to spend some big money, middle-aged guys that they think they're the shit, they tell you they're shit, and then I'm sure you get to see them on the the simulators. I almost said projectors. I know the same thing.
It is a projector.
But seriously, I want to just maybe some funny stories because.
So number one, this just happened like really recently. This guy comes in for a wedge fitting. Like, literally comes in to get his wedges fit. You pay like $110 for wedge fitting. So, this guy comes in. He's got a gap, he says, between his pitching wedge and his 52 degree that he needs to cover.
Oh,
So, I'm just concerned because he says he hits his pitching wedge like 125 and he hits his gap wedge, or his 52 like 105, like 115 or 110. He's like 110. So he has like a 15 to like 12 yard gap. That's like kind of fucking perfect. Like that's the gap you want to have.
Yeah, that's what I was
like. This dude's like, well, I always have that shot in between. I'm like, and so we're like, all right, fine. So he hits his pitching wedge, and don't be this guy, please. He takes his swing. He goes every single swing, hits it. Either hits it decent, hits it all right, hits it really good. Every single time. Club twirl in the simulator. Yes. Club twirl. Yes. Club twirl. Hey, looks at it like this, leaning to the side on the right. His hand drops. He gets the one swing, the two swing, and the three swing every single time. Drops his arm and it swings 3 times every fucking time.
He just rolled a fucking 300 or something.
Like he just did like the best shot ever. Like he's the fucking man, and it was the most ridiculous shit in a simulator.
Did you laugh at it,
bro? I was like, this dude is a fucking clown.
I've been chuckling every fucking time.
I couldn't you can't. I mean, I was like, man, I really want to work toward this and show this people like this is hilarious. So this so we're watching this, man, and my manager Todd takes his club up there and he's hitting his pitching wedge as a gap wedge, and like he has like a 10-yard gap, like it's 10 to 12-yard gap every time, and it's perfect. And so he takes his pitching wedge up front and bends it 1 degree, he bent it like 1 degree weak, and hits it, and it's 10 yards like every time. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Like you wanted? Are you fucking kidding me? And then like, are you serious?
That's hilarious.
And then Todd hands him another, the same fucking club, has him choke on it, like, just not even like a notch above. Yeah. Just chokes up on it a notch above. Hits the same exact fucking shot. The same exact distance. This man just paid us $120 to bend his pitching wedge 1 degree.
It's all the mentality, bro.
Just get the same fucking shot from choking up. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Take his money,
bro. I was like, you can't be serious. Like, there's no way.
That's like,
that is the most funny shit I think I ever heard in my life. And then you got these old guys in here swinging fucking. Oh, I'm a stiff flex, and they're like 35. It's like, all right, cool. I'm a X stiff. Like, all right, let's swing this club, dog. They're getting like 95 club head speed on their driver. I'm like, all right, look, I'm gonna be real with you. No. He's like, oh, I hit 300-yard drives. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Determined that was a lie.
Like, let me just, hey, I'm gonna look at you and then have you swing it 10 times, and then you're loose. And I'm gonna watch this 12 swing. I'm gonna watch you swing as hard as you possibly can as a human built the way you are. Let's just see what you do.
Yeah.
93 miles an hour. I'm an X stiff, right?
No.
Nah, dog. Nah, dog.
Nah, fam. Yeah, maybe your furthest ever was 300 one time.
Yeah,
down a hill.
I'm saying if you got it down a hill with the wind, like, maybe, motherfucker. Like,
that's what you were talking about the other day that I'm sure you can go into right now, too, if you wanted. But it's just we were talking about one of the guys I was golfing with the other day with my concrete guys, just the lying. Like, I'm sure, like, my point was more about lying of like scores or like just this shit, because it's like, dude, like, come on, dude.
They lie about everything.
About, like, 3, but like you got to deal with the people that come in there and make it like, hey, motherfucker, like, I'm the man, dude. Like, I'm out here shooting like 500. Like,
they're trying to tell. The worst is they're trying to tell me like, hey, how far? Like, I'm trying to fit you. Like, I'm trying to fit these clubs for you. Like, I need you to tell me the truth. Like,
don't show off.
How far do you carry your 7-iron? Or I carry like 170. They don't get 1 7-iron, let alone carry total distance to 170. Like, you, come on, bro. Like, don't lie to me. Like, I'm trying to help.
We're not making these for T Woods or nothing, baby.
Right, I'm making these for you, bro. You're spending $1,300 on these clubs that you can't hit. Like, are you sure? Like, you want me to fit this for a dude that hits it 170 or fit it for you? Like, let's be real. So, I mean, it's fucking hilarious. These people are cash. Like, cash as fuck. I love it, honestly. It makes me happy.
Yeah, I feel like a big thing like, oh my goodness, dude. You guys remember that time last year where I think it was us three with T Rice. I'm cool on it, but it was that time where I forget we might even been at Lions then, but the guy hit a fucking chip like super hard, or it might have been a putt. It might have putted it.
It was a chip.
It was a chip, but it was going like 1,000 miles per hour. Hits the pin, and this guy goes, "It's good." Hits the pin and it's in. Like it's like I don't know. I think it's the thing that makes you better at a lot of things, just being honest with yourself and be like, "All right, dude, yeah, I'm not that fucking good. Like this is why I'm here to get better." Like it's just I don't know. It's hilarious. Like a lot of people lie about their like anything about what the fuck they hit, what the fuck they score. Like I don't know. I feel like that's why. I feel like we play a lot, so I guess we get to at least really dial in and realize what the fuck we're good at, and what the fuck we're bad at. Like, which hey, shit, it just dude. Could you imagine going in there and being like, yeah, man, I hit like 350 yards every time I'm driving, and on my
so nice.
Oh, and then my 7-iron, yeah, it goes about 190. Like, you know, Bryson DeChambeau that shit, but
fucking clowns, man.
No, for real, dude. But shit, like, all right, guys, let's get into this damn. Actually, real quick before we get into the awards or whatever, like our little ending little thing. Anybody else got anything to say at all? Like, I guess because we're about to get into, I guess, our shots from today.
Just number one, thank you, Shane, for being the GOAT today.
For real. Yeah, if we don't get to say it again, Shane definitely carried us through the first couple of these.
Oh my god,
three holes, 4 holes. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that.
I never want to play again.
With the win, what would you guys say the win was today?
Oh, it's fucking like it was like for real. It was like
I was gonna say 13, 12, 13 was I was gonna say, if not more.
10, more than 10. I'd say
Yeah.
them flag sticks on some of them.
Like those gusts were like for real, like 40 miles an hour gusts to win. Like it was.
You want to know what makes me happy though, real quick, just on a deeper level, that you guys know, is I'm always mad when we play Lions Den that I created on PGA Tour 2K whatever, because that first hole the wind's always coming crazy back at us, but then it's like today it's like, oh no,
that makes sense.
It's back at us like straight at your fucking face. Could barely fucking see forward, but
I couldn't see. I had to turn around. It's in my fucking eyes, and then I seen Shane tee it up and just as fast as possible hit his driver.
I was gonna say, I just knew you hit yours out there, and I was like, all right, that's all we needed. And
honestly,
I Hillary Duff mine about hit a driver. My 90 degree. Yeah.
I was going to say, I might have 8-ironed it off the tee.
Felt amazing. But alrighty. Let's get into, I guess we'll go with the first one because it's not that, this one wouldn't be that fun. So usually we're going to have that John Daly high score of the week because technically we'll probably do this weekly and we'll probably play a couple times. In solo, we'll probably have some high scores. I think today, was 5? We had 1 bogey on the par 4 and 1 bogey on the par 3.
Yep.
Fucking 3-putted. We suck.
Yeah, the 1 3-putt of the
like
fucking
a 40
day.
or 50 yard.
Hey, we're the home of the 3-putt.
We really just hit that shit like a bitch. We both are bitches for that.
Oh, yeah. I cooked mine by, but like, at least it went by. But
fuck, we hit it like fucking 8 feet short. It was like 5 feet short for sure.
I would consider this whole podcast the home of the 3-putt. Like when you're playing with us, like it's the home of the 3-putt, home of the breakfast ball. Like, but. All right, so yeah, the John Daly high score wasn't that big of a deal today. Let's get into let's just go with it real quick. Let's go caddy corner. This necessarily is more like not that it's something that you hit or anything, but something that you kind of witnessed, or maybe even just like I don't know, get to anything. Kind of like if it would have been today, like maybe the weather was pretty wild on the first tee box.
That was fucking crazy.
In the fact that we're absolute fucking crackheads there's no way that you can talk about golf and then not want to fucking golf. Like, Jesus, we were talking about a podcast and it only took 30 minutes for us to go, all right, yeah, let's go golf then.
That's such a bad idea.
We really went forward off the first tee. I didn't think that we would.
I thought it was a bad idea.
That shit was hailing right at us.
It was insane.
Throwing hail at us.
What are we doing?
It was kind of crazy, though, that as soon as we got off the tee box.
It was like,
the wind never stopped, but
the wind
that was
terrible.
Definitely got to witness a couple nice shots, which I guess we'll get into here. Because is there anything else real quick on the caddy corner? Because I mean, the other thing that we witnessed, I mean, it's going to be a part of the awards, so we'll just save TB the embarrassment.
Swing and miss.
I want to hear it.
Well, fuck, we'll get into it then. TB to present you the Charles Barkley
I like that.
Shot of the day.
I'm not mad at it.
Which would be weak, but it's shot of the day.
For sure. Let me hear it.
At first, how about this? I'll go with this first. At first, I thought early, second hole, Shane's, little topper, I was like, oh no, that could be it.
He
But
almost-
then, or it might have been third hole.
The
was the
third
third
hole.
hole.
where
Was it third hole?
Was it
I was saying,
third hole?
he
It
literally
was
just
a 5-footer.
Yeah,
He
okay.
caught the top
But
of the
then-
ball.
It was crazy.
And then 2 holes later,
I fucking almost fall down.
1 hole later, my man
Completely
TB
missed.
lines up his drive, takes a couple practice swings, walks up, about to put the fucking haymaker on this thing, completely whiffs the ball.
I almost
Completely-
fell.
Oh, the footing was
Almost
the footing
fell.
wasn't there.
The footing
I give
wasn't
him the
there,
footing.
but it was just
It was
fun.
hilarious.
anytime
It
you
was
get to
pretty
see one of us, because I
Do
mean
that.
we're not good at all,
But we don't do that.
but we got
But we don't.
consistent swings,
At
and we're
least-
at least gonna hit the ball. We
Yeah.
might fuck it up, we might not go.
I
For
go to
it.
my
You're
fucking-
gonna hit it, and to
At least
When
not.
I-
completely airball the fucking shot.
When I tell you, like, I felt my shoes, like, they both twisted on the backswing. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. And, like, the front swing, like, my back right foot just
Dude.
fucking moved. I was like,
we were literally just talking about on the podcast before this about slipping and like.
I didn't think,
Luckily, you probably won't get really hurt, like really damaged doing this
Almost
stuff. but then
died.
You almost
But-
fucking blew out a leg.
I almost blew my
Blew
back
out
out.
the back.
dog. My back was like, oh,
You
no.
almost landed like Stipe last night.
I really almost
You
did.
just- you were like, what?
What if he would have?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
If y'all wouldn't have laughed at me, I would have fucking been mad at you.
I sniffed for you. I did a.
I
sniffed it in.
was thinking, like, we were right there in the,
I do
like,
my
by
best
the
not to
car.
laugh.
We were by the car, I would have laughed.
I'll be
we were
honest
right
with
there.
you.
I almost did
How
it.
about this? If it was a 2-man scramble and you're on the other team and you weren't on my team,
Oh, you
I'd
better.
have laughed
I'm
my
sorry.
ass off. I'd have been trying to get in your head.
Hell
talking
yeah,
shit.
I would have too. The fuck? You
That
can't
counts.
not. You
Yeah.
have to.
But
That's
that was-
one.
That was easily.
That was hilarious.
Honestly, I was even in contention with the Charles Barkley shot of the day on my first putt. I went like probably 20 feet past the hole.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Don't
about
get me wrong,
that.
it was a solid 15, 17-foot putt, but it was like
Put it off the green.
Shane just put one literally right next to the hole, so it's a gimme par, and we're
Had
happy
to go
with
for
it.
it.
And I had to go for it, but like
Jesus Christ.
it was just I thought the wind brought his ball back, and I
the
put
wind
that
definitely
thing.
brought my ball
I thought
back.
the
You
wind
see
was
my
gonna be
shit
ridiculous,
I
so
see
I
my
was
trail off.
I hit this thing and whoo, see you later. But yeah, missing a ball. Come
My
on,
ball
son.
had backspin. It didn't make
Come
any
on,
fucking sense.
son. And then Happy Gilmore drive of the day, which would probably be best drive of the day. I would definitely go with Shane on hole 4. Hit that really nice one all the way up to the car path, almost like probably like 20 yards off.
Would have been a
the
really
probably.
sick tee shot. Would have been.
Which is like into the wind, which was crazy. We didn't think it was
I
going to
thought it
go
hit the
that
ground
far.
first.
Yeah,
the club
for
did,
real.
I think. I think it was the club that hit
It
the ground.
definitely
Something hit the
was
ground
funky.
first.
I don't know, but it went forever. And then
Just roll.
Steve's
then-
drive on 3 though, because I mean my shit
Oh,
went
yeah,
5
three-
feet in front of my, and then I think yours was in the trees.
bad. 3 wasn't bad.
It's kinda
Hole
monster
9
in the
we
trees.
both hit one pretty good. They were like 10 yards away from each other. But other than that,
50 yards in.
and then
Okay.
I guess that would go into the Shooter McGavin shot of the day, which would probably be one of those drives. I almost chipped in one that hit the pin and went flying out. It was a little fast, which wouldn't have
It was
counted,
fast,
but
yeah.
it definitely was a little fast.
The
It would have
line
been
was
cool.
there.
It was cool as fuck.
It would have been cool. Your putt maybe on the one that you freaked out. And
No.
That
It
was
literally was a good putt
It
though.
don't count. It doesn't count.
It was a good putt though.
Other than that,
It can't count.
And then
It
Shane
wasn't
had a
intentional.
couple dots out there, but
Shane's always got dots.
for the
Yeah,
most part, I'm not. But dude, shit, anybody else got anything to say real quick about the round? I thought for the most part, if I'd be honest, anytime we get to go golf, it's dope. Yeah, we wanted to be under on the 9 holes, but we went 2 over. Really can't be that terribly mad with the wind conditions and how poopy it was and how cold it was. But shit, for the most part, it was fun. Got some laughs in.
it was definitely
It
worth
was
the
fucking
laughs.
free. It was fucking free.
It was free. I guess
Shouts out to free golf.
the experience
it was cool.
was there.
Man, I'm a
Yeah.
fair weather golfer. I got that. That is 100% known now. I'll never figure that out again. Like I will never.
Absolutely nobody on the actual golf cart or
Course.
golf
Like,
course.
there was nobody there.
Literally no one there.
Just
Not
walked
even the
on.
owner.
We're the
Fuck
only
it.
car in the pin and we went in. So
What a
They
mistake.
did keep the pins in.
I would not say it was a mistake.
What a fucking
What?
mistake.
Why would you say that?
But for real, I'm fucking hungry. I'm about to go get food, shower up, get warm as hell for the night, maybe game it up. But dude, hey guys, good job again today. Not in the golf, but double podded up on the day. That was
I
fun
like
as
it a
fuck.
lot.
So
that was dope.
can't wait for golf next week.
I'm happy.
We're not even in
Excited.
the prime of the season yet. And let's
Still
get it,
March,
boys.
boys.
Whoop.